Hello, my name is Blake Mason, and I'm an undergraduate student with the program on the environment. The title of my project is Pollinators and Community-Based Social Marketing, Paving the Path for Pollinator Prosperity. Many people are generally aware of the current state of pollinators. They're increasingly under pressure, and in some cases, the populations are declining. This is due to a variety of factors, but the changing climate, habitat loss, land fragmentation, and pesticide use are some of the biggest contributors. That being said, increased awareness of this issue highlights the need for strategic action to be taken at all levels of society, especially at the community level. This is where community-based social marketing comes in, or CBSM, which has been seen to be an effective framework for fostering sustainable behavior change due to its incorporation of social psychology and designing initiatives at the community level. CBSM strategies revolve around identifying what behaviors need to be changed or fostered, what are the barriers to changing those behaviors, and utilizing tools of behavior change, and the need for direct contact among community members. That being said, my research question is, how can community-based social marketing promote pollinator habitat and pro-pollinator behavior change in Woodinville, Washington? So to answer that question, I aided in the development of the Partners in Pollination Woodinville Initiative, which is a community initiative comprised of numerous local community organizations and businesses. The Partners in Pollination focuses on supporting local pollinator health and habitat by designing, assembling, and distributing pollinator planters that businesses can host in front of their storefronts. Partners in Pollination also created a community event called Pollinator Fest in order to increase awareness and rally community support for the project. In order to address my research question, I conducted interviews and evaluated the ways community-based social marketing is being utilized in the project based on my research. And I designed a game that aimed to incorporate some of the behavior changing techniques that I identified. The results, I found that the Partners in Pollination is successfully utilizing 5 out of the 7 primary tools of behavior change, which are fundamental to the community-based social marketing framework. The first one identified was convenience. Partners in Pollination supplies businesses and community members with resources in the form of planters, the community event, and online information. A lot went into directly reaching out to businesses with the intention of supplying them with the needed resources to help defragment the urban landscape. Incentives. The planters were fully assembled and delivered at a relatively low cost and came with an integrated watering reservoir, which made them easy to maintain. The game also provided another incentive to businesses to host a planter because it may lead to higher foot traffic, as well as the game prize, which is a raffle, and incentivize the players of the game. Social diffusion came in the form of businesses being able to show their support by partnering with partners in pollination, and their audiences may see that and consider how they themselves can support pollinators. This also ties into corporate social responsibility, which allows for businesses to show their accountability that they're willing to play a positive role in the community. Communication. This came in the form of our website. A lot went into the community event, personal networking, and partnering with the Molbach's marketing team, which is a local nursery that supported the project. In regards to commitment, the foot in the door technique was utilized because once a business hosts a planter, there is potential for them to continue to provide more pollinator habitat in the future once they start their initial planting. The implications of this project are showing that Partners in Pollination Woodinville is effectively using the community-based social marketing tools of behavior change and incorporating them into community initiatives that support pollinator habitat and health and work. The partnership of community organizations and businesses provide increased representation of the community, and like I said, leverages corporate social responsibility, and it decentralizes defragmenting the urban landscape. It's not left to one business, it's left to a community of businesses and community members. And gamification has the ability to improve community awareness, increase social interaction, and in the case of Partners in Pollination, has the ability to evaluate the program effectiveness using citizen science, which was integrated into the game. The next steps for the project: building strong and resilient relationships with the businesses and the local community members is key. It's going to take a long time to build these relationships, but that's how behavior change takes root. Adapting the community-based social marketing strategies based on the local factors and community needs and resources available is fundamental to an initiative's success. Continually assessing the barriers that have been identified, the ones in the past, the present, and future barriers as the project develops, and considering the ways pollinators play a vital role in the health and beauty of the community. I want to acknowledge everybody that's helped me along the way, and thank you for listening.